boyfriend or girlfriend, and they were sad or confused, and you didn't have the right words to say. Well, this happened to my mother when I moved home. I was in a place where I didn't know where I was going, and she just didn't know what to tell me at that point. So she gave me a book, and in the simplest book by Dr. Seuss, I found some of the greatest insight. So I took an excerpt, and I would like to read it to you. It's called The Places You'll Go by Dr. Seuss. Congratulations, today is your day. You're off to great places, you're off and away. You have brains in your head, you have feet in your shoes. You can steer yourself in any direction you choose. You're on your own, and you know what you know. And you are the guy who will decide where to go. You look down streets, look them over with care, and some of them will say, I don't choose to go there. With your head full of brains and your shoes full of feet, you're too smart to go down just any old street. And you may find any that you don't want to go down. And in that case, of course, you'll head out of town. It's opener there in the wide open air. Out there things can happen, and frequently do, to people as brainy and footsy as you. And when things start to happen, don't worry, don't stew. Just go right along, and you'll start happening too. Oh, the places you'll go. You'll be on your way up. You'll be seeing great sights. You'll join the high flyers who soar to new heights. You won't lag behind because you'll have the speed. You'll pass the whole gang and soon take the lead. Wherever you fly, you'll be the best of the best. Wherever you go, you'll top all the rest. Except when you don't, because sometimes you won't. I'm sorry to say, but sadly it's true, that bang-ups and hang-ups can happen to you. You get all hung up in a prickly perch, and your gang will fly on, and you'll be left in a lurch. You'll come down from that lurch with an unpleasant bump, and chances are then you'll be left in a slump. And when you're in a slump, you're not in for much fun. Unslumping yourself is not easily done. And will you succeed? Yes, you will, indeed. 98 3/4% guaranteed. Kid, you'll move mountains. Today is your day. So your mountain is waiting. So get on your way. So that was a very, very powerful book. And it's not the whole story, but it's definitely worth reading. And it allowed me to step back and look at where I wanted to go and go from there. But I was very lonely, and I took comfort in a close family friend. And we went to a movie called Scott Pilgrim versus the World. I'm sure most of you know it. And my friend loved the movie so much he had to buy the soundtrack. And we were sitting in his car, and a song came on, and both of us being so close, we kind of looked at each other and smiled when it came on. So I'd like to read that to you as well. It's called By Your Side, from the soundtrack to Scott Pilgrim. You think I'd leave your side, baby? You know me better than that. You think I'd leave you down when you're down on your knees? I wouldn't do that. I'll tell you you're right when you want, and if only you could see into me. Oh, when you're cold, I'll be there. Hold you tight to me. When you're on the outside, baby, and you can't get in, I will show you you're so much better than you know. When you're lost, and when you're alone, and you can't get back again, I will be there, darling, and I'll bring